the other day I listened to Michael Smoke's podcast, and it was an episode of the 8 Principles of Life, essentially 8 things that his dad had said or passed down to him. And it was much more of an emotional episode than I expected. I could tell he was emotional talking about it, and made me just kind of get in my feelings and think about my dad. So his dad unfortunately passed away. I'm blessed that my parents are still alive, healthy, and together. So it got me thinking about my dad and my childhood memories. So I wanted to share one of my favorite stories about my dad that I love to share at any chance I can get. And I was probably 12, maybe 10, 11, or 12, can't remember. Whatever age you want to put to 6th grade. I had to make something out of wood for some sort of project. I don't know what it was, but I needed him to help me because, I'm a little kid. I can barely use tools. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I asked him the Sunday before the Monday it was due, like 5 o'clock. Sundays for him were do nothing day except for chores around the house, hang out, watch football, get ready for Monday, and go to bed early. So I asked him at 5, which just pissed him off. I said, Dad, I got to build that birdhouse. He goes, well, when's it due? I said, it's due tomorrow. He goes, you're asking me on a freaking Sunday night at 5:30 to do this shit? He goes, well, get your ass in the garage. Let's do this quick. He's just pissed off, all angry. He goes in there and turns the compressor on and gets the nail gun going. Now, my dad is a dude who can build anything. He laid block his entire life. Like he was a carpenter for a little bit. He knows what he's doing with his hands. And so he turns on the nail gun, gets the compressor going, goes, we're doing this shit quick. He's right. First thing to know when you use a nail gun, as he starts to put some nails in there, he goes, you always want to pay attention to what you're doing with the nail gun, because the last thing you want to do, as he's saying it, he goes, boom. You don't want to shoot yourself in the hand with a nail gun. And he shoots himself through the webbing of his hand right here. And I'm freaking out. I'm in complete shock. He rips the nail out and goes, oh, it hurt like a sumbitch. He goes, don't tell your mom. I love that story so much. It's probably the highlight of my childhood. But that was just my dad. He'd get frustrated and mad and somehow end up hurting himself. But, oh man, one of my greatest memories. I love my dad. If you still got your dad in your life, call him, tell him you love him, and share a story about some of the stupid shit he's done when you were a kid, because, it never gets old. It's the best stuff. And I can't wait for my kids to tell these same type of stories of all the dumb shit that I did when they were growing up. But anyways, that's my video for today.